Good morning. I am Dondra Sechrist, Dean of the School of Health Professions. I welcome each of our graduates and your family and friends who have come to share this momentous day with you. The COVID-19 pandemic has presented challenging times for the TTUHSC School of Health Professions family. We did not plan to celebrate your graduation this way. However, we are inspired by the many ways our students, faculty, and staff have responded with compassion, empathy, and generosity to this global health emergency. Today, we are here to celebrate the conclusion of your academic career. You have accomplished amazing things during your time at the School of Health Professions, both inside and outside the classroom. I offer my sincere congratulations to each of you upon arriving at this significant milestone in your life, as we present you, the class of 2020, to the community and to those you will serve. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center President, Dr. Lori Rice Spearman.
Welcome to the class of 2020. And we also want to welcome your family, your friends, and your loved ones that are joining us today. Today looks a little different than we thought it was going to when we were talking about graduation this time last year. But it's still just as special as it would have been had we all been gathered together in the arena. I want to share a very special message with this group. Your flexibility and your resilience that you've demonstrated over the last 6 months are going to be skills that will be valued as you move into the future. We are grateful that you are going to be alumni of our great university. We have no doubt that you are going to go out and do wonderful things. We as a university will continue to do what we do best every day, and that's prepare you to be administrators, providers, and researchers that's going to change the way that we deliver medicine and research and healthcare across our nation. So congratulations. We're so thrilled to be a part of this special time in your lives, and we know that you will always be proud Red Raiders. At this time, it's my privilege and honor to introduce to you the Chancellor of our system, Dr. Ted Mitchell.
Thank you, Dr. Rice Spearman, and let me add my congratulations from everybody at the Texas Tech University system. I realize this is a very unusual way to undergo a graduation ceremony, but believe me, when you're talking to your children about this and even your grandchildren, you'll all remember that this is your first and hopefully your only virtual graduation from Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center. I know that you guys have worked very hard toward making this a reality, and moving forward, it's important to remember that the education that you received here is what has prepared you for tomorrow's challenges, whatever they may be. And I'm confident that by utilizing that education, coupled with your skills, you'll do extremely well. So once again, congratulations from everybody at the Texas Tech University system.
Thank you, President Rice Spearman and Chancellor Mitchell. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our speaker today, Mr. Sixtus Adabong. Sixtus has been part of the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center School of Health Professions family since 2002, when he began as a student in the Clinical Laboratory Science program. Sixtus is the president and founder of Purpose Medical Mission and is a neurosurgery physician assistant. He migrated to the United States from Cameroon, West Africa in 1995. He faced many challenges, but eventually obtained a Bachelor of Science degree in Clinical Laboratory Science and a Master of Physician Assistant Studies, both from Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center School of Health Professions. In 2007, after being on several short-term medical missions, Sixtus, with some of his colleagues, founded Purpose Medical Mission. Sixtus is the recipient of numerous local, national, and international awards for his leadership and humanitarian work, including the 2019 Outstanding Physician Assistant of the Year and the American Red Cross Humanitarian of Year Award. In 2013, he was awarded the PA Service to the Underserved Award by the American Academy of Physician Assistants. Sixtus is the author of the best-selling book, My Father's Gift. Since publication last August, My Father's Gift has received 2 major national awards, the Benjamin Franklin Gold Award of Excellence and the Nautilus Book Gold Award. Sixtus uses his life experiences and voice to motivate individuals on attaining their God-given purpose. He speaks on issues such as living a purposeful life, realizing your American dream, financial independence, and racial relations. Mr. Sixtus Adebong.
Congratulations, class of 2020. My name is Sixtus Adebong. I'm a proud graduate of Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center School of Health Professions, from the CLS program in 2002 and the PA program in 2005. I could say I have been where you are today, but that would not be true. I have not endured what you have been through the last 6 months, a pandemic and a subsequent school closures and global economic disruptions. You were excited about last semester, and then all of a sudden, something changed. You and your professors had to scramble to complete most of your coursework online. With all the chaos around the world, you persevered. And today, you can proudly look back and say, I did it. Today, we all celebrate you, the proud, the few 2020 graduates. I hope you don't take the lack of big ceremony, take anything away from this moment of true triumph. Your flexibility, your resilience, and your perseverance during these challenging times have not gone unnoticed. The world will never be the same again, and you now have the opportunity to be part of creating the new normal. You are among 700 courageous graduates from the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center School of Health Professions, the largest school of health professions and one of the finest institutions of education in the nation. Like you, I witnessed true dedication to the value-based culture from the staff and the professors. People who truly believe in the values that they preach: love, compassion, and service. Graduates, you've spent the past few years acquiring knowledge, developing unique skills and talents to go out and serve the world. You would not have the instructors or study partners to help you solve the difficult problems. You will be trusted by your patients, your colleagues, your family, your friends as experts in your fields of practice, whether you're a healthcare administrator, a researcher, a technologist, or a clinician. So, as a proud graduate of this family, I'd like to leave you with a few words of wisdom as you begin your own journey into the world. Number one, always remember that you are a gift. One of the most impactful things I learned from my parents is that I am a gift. But more importantly is the realization that everyone else we meet is a gift to you. We come in different shapes and shades for a purpose. The color of our skin, the texture of our hair, our challenges, and even those imperfections, all for a purpose. When you start thinking of yourself and others as a gift, it changes everything. The way you see yourself, the way you treat others, and the answers to those questions: who am I? What am I? Why am I here? And what is my purpose? Number two, cherish your past. The person you are today is the sum of your past experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You have survived the pandemic, and with it comes opportunities to learn. Embrace those experiences and learn from it. Don't let those moments of failure define you. Let them refine you to be better and stronger. Number three, give back to your world. Some family members or friends may have supported you financially, some morally, and others physically. The teachers and administrators who have worked hard to make sure all your requirements have been met despite the pandemic. What will make them most fulfilled is that you use the skills you have learned to make a difference in the lives of others. That is what will make them most proud to have been there for you. Number four, change your world. If you read the headlines today, it is evident that our world is full of despair, poverty, violence, corruption, and greed. It is easy to become complacent if it doesn't affect you directly. Who thought a virus outbreak in the other side of the globe would bring the world to a halt? My message to you is that the world's problems do affect you. It is our world, and there's still a great deal of good in it. Claim it and do everything in your power to make it better. You can't change everyone, but you can change one person in your circle of influence. At the end of the day, you hope to tell your children that you left the world a better place than how you found it. Number 5, cherish the American dream. We frequently define the American dream in terms of money, fancy cars, and a big house and possessions. The American dream to me is something money can buy. It is freedom. It is the reason people are dying to cross the oceans and deserts to migrate to this great nation. Freedom of opportunity. Freedom to do the things that give value and bring joy to your life. Simply put, and as mentioned in our Declaration of Independence, the freedom to pursue your happiness. So, exercise your freedom and never miss the opportunity to show gratitude for the people who have lost their lives and the ones who today are sacrificing their lives to safeguard our freedom. Number 6, be an advocate. So far, you have been shielded from the bureaucracy of the healthcare industry. You have been taught to go out and deliver the best healthcare available in the world. Once you embark on this new journey, you will soon realize that our healthcare system is not perfect. You will clash with insurance companies, with colleagues, with hospital administrators, with legislators, and sometimes even family members. My advice to you is never lose focus on who you are fighting for. Always fight for your patients to make sure they're treated with respect and dignity regardless of their age, their race, their religious affiliations, or economic status. Number 7, be purposeful. How would you want to be remembered? Be intentional in your decision making. Don't let society decide for you what is valuable. Have a plan on what you want out of life and start working towards your goal. Take a moment and define what your core principles are going to be as you head out into the world. I would hope that those values would be integrity, gratitude, honor, hard work, self-determination, and perseverance. These principles are all vital to being successful and to leaving behind a lasting legacy. But they do not guarantee true happiness, for the secret to finding life's true meaning and long-lasting joy is the service of others. As healthcare professionals, you have chosen a path that gives you a unique opportunity to serve others. Your own life will be blessed by the people you meet from all different backgrounds and cultures. Their cultural diversities will enrich you. You will be called to relieve pain and suffering, to offer hope, and to bring comfort. The skills you have acquired here at Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center should allow you to give more of yourself than you've ever given before. Some days, all that will be needed from you would just be your listening ears. Other times, it will be a hug and a smile. Some days, you will shed a tear or two. But at some point, like myself, you too will realize that you were handpicked to be an extension of God's healing touch, to be an instrument of His love and of His grace. It indeed has been my honor and a privilege to speak to you today. Once again, let me be one of the first to wish you a hearty congratulations. God bless you. God bless Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center, and thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Adebong, for your inspirational remarks. We meet today to honor the graduating class of 2020. Our graduates are as varied as the different academic programs and degrees offered within the School of Health Professions. Reflecting the diversity of the people of our great state, our graduates represent a wide range of age, personal circumstances, interests, and abilities. However, all of our graduates share at least two characteristics. Each has worked very, very hard to finish his or her degree. Each has had the support of other people who have loved them, nurtured them, and provided for foundation for their achievements. They have each had you, family, and friends who have been there for them at critical times to share successes and to give them encouragement during times of disappointment. Thank you to all of the parents, grandparents, spouses, partners, significant others, family and friends of our graduates for your continuous support. Many of our graduates are the first in their family to graduate from college. Many have already been recognized as leaders in their families and communities, and now will lead again as they cross this stage to receive well-received recognition. However, there is more to graduation than receiving a degree from the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center. Graduation from any of our healthcare programs bestows on each of you the privilege of becoming part of a noble profession of healers and provides the opportunity of service to others that will affect people's lives in very real and meaningful ways. You will become an advocate for those whose care depends upon your decisions, therapies, and other contributions. You will become part of that small group of people whose life's work is to offer service, professional guidance, and compassionate support at those times when an individual or a family has just been given the very best or the very worst news they will ever hear. The work that you do will be valued by many. Your skills and knowledge are important, not only to the patients and families you will serve and care for, but also to your own families as well. There will always be a need for highly skilled, compassionate, and caring health professionals. You have chosen a career path that not only will bring you great personal satisfaction, but also will allow you to provide financially for your own families. The opportunities that await each of you are indeed plentiful. Every team member of the School of Health Professions is proud of each of you as you leave here and go back to your hometowns to serve, or perhaps set forth from here on your new ways to new places and new adventures. Wherever your lives take you, we wish you much joy and good fortune. Thank you for letting the School of Health Professions be a part of your lives for a while and to help nurture the highly competent professionals you have become. We will never forget you. May this only be the beginning of your success. Before we proceed with the conferring of degrees, there are some special graduates we would like to recognize. We have many students who have served or are currently serving in the United States Armed Forces. Thank you for your service, sacrifice, and commitment to our country. Now, it gives me great pleasure to also recognize three very special graduates, the recipients of the Dean's Award for Excellence. This award provides us the opportunity to celebrate and to recognize in a special way the excellence and academic achievement and overall performance by those individuals who have been chosen as the top undergraduate, graduate, and research students in the School of Health Professions Class of 2020. Nominees were solicited from each of our program directors. These nominations were submitted to a committee which met to review what was not surprisingly a very talented and gifted group of students. Each nominee was evaluated based on a set of weighted criteria, including academics performance, GPA, research, leadership, service to the profession through involvement with professional organizations, and community service, and in the case of the graduate nominees, scholarly. Activities were also a consideration. It is with great pride that we recognize our Dean's Award for Excellence undergraduate recipient, Ms. Morgan Sidney Whitehead, who completed her Bachelor of Science in Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences degree. Ms. Whitehead was a dedicated student, tireless volunteer, and noble leader. She demonstrated great sensitivity to the needs of her community, as well as creativity in solving problems within her time at TTUHSC. Ms. Whitehead was perceptive, empathetic, and committed to every task in her coursework and through all other activities. Congratulations, Sydney. Please join me in congratulating our Dean's Award for Excellence graduate recipient, Ms. Kimberly Janelle Gibson, who has completed her Master of Athletic Training degree. Ms. Gibson was a skilled, committed, and conscientious student, as well as a leader. She excelled in the athletic training program across multiple areas, including the classroom, clinical experiences, and volunteer activities. Her work and dedication were universally deemed exemplary by not only our MAT faculty, but also among her peers, her preceptors, and her patients and clients. Congratulations, Kimberly. Please now join me in congratulating our Dean's Award for Excellence research recipient, Dr. Jennifer Robin Hanners Gutierrez, who has completed her Doctor of Philosophy in Communication Sciences and Disorders degree. Dr. Hanners Gutierrez excelled in academics, scholarship, research, and leadership. Through her research, she has worked through the patient process multiple times to include one patent for a flow-limiting straw and another patent pending related to wireless gaming technology for patients with a spinal cord injury. Congratulations, Dr. Hanners Gutierrez. Congratulations once more to our award recipients. We will now proceed with the conferring of degrees. Degrees are awarded to those who have successfully completed all requirements established by the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center and the faculty of the School of Health Professions. President Rice Spearman, the candidates are recommended to you for conferring of their respective degrees.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of this great university, I confer upon each of you the degree for which the Dean of the School of Health Professions has recommended you. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Go Tech.
Thank you, President Rice Spearman. We will now proceed with the recognition of individual candidates.
The following will be awarded the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Communication Sciences and Disorders degree. Dr. Jennifer Robin Hanners Gutierrez. The following will be awarded the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Rehabilitation Sciences degree. Birendra M. Duan. Dr. Ramonica Ann Scott. The following will be awarded the degree Doctor of Science in Physical Therapy degree. Dr. Jason Hyman Ashby. Dr. Jonathan Robert Brown. Dr. Jennifer Lee Dice. Dr. Reed D. Gehring. Dr. Janice Elaine Henriksen. Dr. Dara Joseph Lynch. Dr. Joseph Boyd McCormick. Dr. Talon Minter Pepper. Dr. Jeremiah Yanga Sampson. Dr. Rebecca Elizabeth Sherwin. Dr. Brandy Nicole Arias Varnado. Dr. Kirsten Joy Weibel. The following will be awarded the degree Doctor of Audiology. Dr. Shaylin Ray Bond. Dr. Lauren Ashley Molina. Dr. Elena Raquel Pinheiro. Dr. Christine Theing Russell. Dr. Jacqueline Vizcaíno. Dr. Georgiana Renee Walpole. Dr. Christina Joy West. Dr. Ashley Michelle Zamaripa. The following will be awarded the degree Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Rijo George Abraham. Dr. Jeronimo Alvarez. Dr. Shanae Rianne Ammons. Dr. Britlin Joy Bonas. Dr. Brendan Matthew Carter. Dr. Taylor Chappelle. Dr. Jad Ahmed Shatila. Dr. Joel Alexander Forbes Clutton. Dr. Jessica Nicole Garcia. Dr. Jonathan Garcia. Dr. Carly Blair Gilbreth. Dr. Mary Elizabeth Gertz. Dr. Jamie Elizabeth Greenberg. Dr. Kinsey Brooke Griffin. Dr. Kristen Lane Harrell. Dr. Brian Scott Harris, Dr. Caitlin Angeline Hesse, Dr. Casey James Hicks, Dr. Megan Lee Holtz, Dr. Morgan Bailey Homer, Dr. Jerry Jacob, Dr. Isaiah Theodore Johnson, Dr. Preston Matthew Jones, Dr. Catherine Lee Kirking, Dr. Cherie Nicole Kaiser, Dr. Haley Addison Kruger, Dr. Chad Ryan Cruzy, Dr. Megan Louise Cool, Dr. Madison Caroline Lemaster, Dr. Brandon Matthew Lau, Dr. Heather Renee Marshall, Dr. Priscilla Martinez, Dr. Hope R. McAfee, Dr. Thomas Michael McFall, Dr. Raven Nicole McGrath, Dr. Madison Reed Meneses, Dr. Zachary Carey Michaels, Dr. Lily Blythe Middleton, Dr. Madison Ryan Mode, Dr. Jessica Lauren Nelson, Dr. Alina Anatolievna Noga, Dr. Lacey Shannon Odell, Dr. Madison Ray O'Neill, Dr. Joshua Un Chong Park, Dr. Brian Charles Parr, Dr. Dweep S. Patel, Dr. Priya Prakash Patel, Dr. Kayla Michelle Powell, Dr. Jesse Dewell Reynolds, Dr. Christopher Glenn Riggs, Dr. Chris Rivera, Dr. Talia Viola Royal, Dr. Madison Day Ruffin, Dr. Megan Elizabeth Ruthhart, Dr. Mark Daniel Saldana, Dr. Byron Patrick Scharf, Dr. Caitlin Nicole Seek, Dr. Jessica Lee Sisler, Dr. Brentley Russell Sorge, Dr. Kathleen Ann Sparks, Dr. Ashton Hunter Stutler, Dr. Minami Rachel Takahashi, Dr. Bailey Elise Teal, Dr. Duong M. Vo, Dr. Brooke Renee Wheeler, Dr. Sarah Elizabeth Wilson, Dr. Zachary R. Zamaripa. The following completed the Transitional Doctor of Physical Therapy program and will be awarded a Doctor of Physical Therapy degree. Dr. Jean Broussard Ballinger, Dr. Vanessa B. Boyd, Dr. Shannon Gale Brown, Dr. Virginia Lynn Calais, Dr. Amber Elizabeth Christopher, Dr. Jan Christopher Comer, Dr. Amy Meisitzschlager Contreras, Dr. Tamara Lynn Cowley, Dr. Devesh Digwal, Dr. Susan Hammond, Dr. Sandhya Deepu Harilal, Dr. Donna Lynn Klein, Dr. Atul Krishnan, Dr. Belinda Kutcher-Martin, Dr. Tracy Mawney, Dr. Anshul Misra, Dr. Patricia Morita Nagai, Dr. Honey Lorena Novanario, Dr. Dulce A. Orbita, Dr. Daniel J. Pasquet, Dr. Ekta Sarkari, Dr. Rebecca Claire Senizais, Dr. Mitu Sharma, Dr. Marcia J. Cooley-Smith, Dr. Kathleen Deo Strauss, Dr. Paresh Vyas, Dr. Susan Amy Young, Dr. Latha Zachariah. The following will be awarded the degree Master of Science in Speech-Language Pathology. Ali Ray Aguirre, Chelsea Leanne Alcala, Dominique Rose Arzola, Jordan Nicole Bailey, Ashley K. Boone, Harley Elizabeth Cogdell, Macy Gail Croft, Madison Mackenzie Davis, McKenna Vida Marie Decker, McKenna Paige Dunham, Cody Fawn Fuller, Jennifer Marcel Giles, Corey Joplin Gonzalez, Enrique Gonzalez, Vanessa Gonzalez, Kinsey Lynn Gordon, Macy Allison Graff, Taylor A. Hall, Megan Rose Hartwack, Rachel Renee Kazmarzik, Cody Kincaid, Catherine Jewel Neese, Mary Catherine Matthews, Rachel Michaela Quinn, Ashley Nicole Raybon, Carla Jane Reevy, Chelsea Nicole Sines, Morelli Sanchez, Rihanna Molly Schwartz, Bailey Jade Sehan, Morgan Sharp, Sydney M. Spiller, Allison Joanna Stovall, Shelby J. Thomas, Pedro Daniel Torres, Morgan Elise Van Mater, Alexis Taylor Wilson, Melody Wood, Sunny Annalise Rates. The following will be awarded the degree Master of Science in Molecular Pathology. Jordan Bamford, Aaron J. Spiever, Amanda Marie Bengi, Christy Nicole Brock, Laura Danielle Casas, Andrew Thomas Crowell, Mariah Cheyenne Dawson, Patrick Michael Eldridge, Chance David Garcia, Jacob Cameron Galt, Sierra B. Griffin, Fernanda Guerra, Roya Jabarian Duraji, Sherry Dawn Keller, Jason Garrett Long, Michael Scott Myers, Edward Sloan Miller, Wyatt Anthony Pruitt, Joy M. Ramirez Ochoa, Caitlin Natalie Rentschler, Wesley Joseph Robinson, Andrew Gabriel Salazar, Stephen Andrew Saltis, Corey Lynn Swackhammer, Monica A. Villalpando Montes, Nicholas Damian Wyant, Estefania Yanez. The following will be awarded the degree Master of Science in Healthcare Administration. Ahmad Walid Abdurrahman, Shakirat Omotola Adekola, Evan Aganatega Akene, Rodney Lynn Alexander, Gaida Ahmed, April Betty Almond Diaz, Carrie Lee Anderson, Audie Leanne Ariano, Rebecca Oluwatosin Aremu, Courtney Nicole Armstrong, Amanda Renee Bailey, Narendra Banstola, Brandy Leanne Beckham, Sophoni Portillas Billings, J. Brooks Blakemore, Caitlin Jade Booz, Delaney Nicole Brieger, Bonnie DeBoard Brown, Courtney Smith Brown, Jonathan Browning, Ashlyn Brianna Bruce, Ethan James Cantrell, Christopher Joseph Chacon, Stephanie Alexa Chavez, Carl Michael Christensen, Dr. Caitlin Isles Clifton, Chanston Blake Cochran, Chantel Nicoletta Coleman, Draquan C. Colquitt, Michelle Bryn Cook, John Thomas Corbett, Monica Cordero, Michael Joseph Cosimeno, DPM, Madison Christine Craig, Catherine A. Crane, Vanessa Jennifer Dedman, Rhonda Deneen Dillard, Kathleen Michelle Doyle, Brooke Erica Duke, Jana Lynn Baird Duncan, Olufo Layemi Epebino Yisa, Stephen Espinoza Jr., Kristen Norton Fife, Caitlin Brooke Free, Mackenzie Noel Fry, Renee Fuentes, Lillian Gallegos Martinez, Alejandra Idali Garcia, Marissa Kathleen Goodwin, Christian Robert Harper Sanchez, Leah Danielle Haynes, Leslie Abdurrahman Hetland, Miranda Jane Higginbotham, Jordan Alexandra Holzbach, Iofemi O. Ibrahim, Nehal N. Jaiswal, Bailey Newman Jones, Candace Jones, Cameron Reed Jones, Kelsey Aaron Jones, Taylor Jordan Knapp, Habiba Adebusola Lawal, Lila Cervantes, David Austin Leslie, Zoria Logue, Mrs. Brenda Y. Lozano, Keviante Juanica Martin, Madison Claire McCarty, Justin Paul McKee, Marissa Nicole Millette, Rushawn Quanice Middleton, Erica D. Miranda, Mallory Joy Daniels Monk, Joshua Michael Montano, Vianney Andrea Montes, Stephen Greg Montgomery, Brittany Nicole Mora, Lisa Michelle Mufambiro, Jennifer Muniz, Michelle Navarrete, Hannah Elizabeth Newberger, Stacy Key Duan Nguyen, Stephanie Obioma Ebere Okoro Dudu, Sochil Daniela Olivares, Kenyon Dwayne Page, Robert Charles Palmer, Nishant Raj Pandey, Christina Peaks, Colby Nicole Petchel, Patrick D. Phillips, Daniela Pizarro, Michelle Candy Polidor Celestine, Fatima Javid Quadri, Yanet Hagdu Resu, Matthew Nathan Ray, Carmen Rigel, Rachel Ellen Risley, Leslie Ann Rodriguez, Brittany Lee Rogers, Caitlin Marie Rogers, Maria C. Rouslet, Stephanie Reina Salinas, Tarun Salwan, Megan Alexis Scott, Jeremy J. Searles, Cassandra Leanne Self, Olubukanola I. Shamoye, Bjorn Anthony Sorensen, Otto William Stahl, Jennifer Carol Stanley, Candice Renee Storkel, Veronica Tamez, Brittany Erin Thibodeau, Nam Fawn Thompson, Stephen Cody Tucker, Sarina Tullio, Victoria May Turner, Javier Vallejo, Megan Marie Villarreal, Safara Wage, Ethan Wayne Walker, Lori Ann Wallace, Shay Leanne Weaver, Ashley Alicia Wells, Sarah Elizabeth Whitfield, Janie Lee Weingert, Paula Leanne Winkleblack, Ryan Haley Wright, Megan Colleen Yancey. The following will be awarded the degree Master of Science in Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Christy Noel Copeland, Andrea D. Rankin, Alicia Lee Rowe, Mary Dante Williams. The following will be awarded the degree Master of Science in Clinical Rehabilitation Counseling. Erica Yvette Armstead, Kathleen Bush, Shalisa Clifton, Sonia Faye DeVainson, Liliana Guadalupe Eguia, Tally E. Eichenbaum, Monty Tyrone Hurt, Suzanne LaFosse, Danielle Marie Leva, Jesse Edward McCoy Jr., William Edward Morvant Jr., Jada Nicole Silva, Eric Joseph Smithson, Heba Mustafa Tulam, Shannon W. Van Zandt. The following will be awarded the degree Master of Occupational Therapy, December 2020. Madison Lucy Aboud, Kristen Ruth Anderson, Amy Vanessa Barajas, Giovanni Barron, Michaela Hope Bartosh, Chloe Beck Perez, Tiffany Rose Beck, Dewana Torshell Bogar, Nicole Marie Bolt, Jessica Dawn Brockington, Kristen Ann Caroline, Bailey Michelle Corallo, Madeline May Cumberland, Sonny Davenport, Lourdes Delgado Rosas, Abby Ryan Dixon, Diana Tuyan Doan, Brittany Victoria Drake, Kelly Ann Durkin, Alexis Irvin Williams, Mary Grace Feroz, Mariah Jane Fleck, Shireen Fang Argon, Natasha Christine Garcia, Catherine Elizabeth Green, Jennifer Nicole Guerra, Victoria Haas, Heather Elizabeth Kowalik, Cami Lynn Lewis, Brianna Madry Goff, Alyssa Renee Shoemaker, Ana Ines Milanese, Kinsey Sheena Malaire, Morgan Taylor Noble, Kimberly Grace Novak, Sarah Suzanne Pope, Catherine Taylor Potts, Morgan Diane Pretty, Casey Fleming Reed, Kami Lynn Ruth Ritchie, Rachel Elizabeth Russell, Madison Avery Sayward, Erica Nicole Schmallenberger, Madison K. Shook, Meredith K. Smolin, Devin John Smith, Farah Syed, Natalie Techtmeyer Ricks, Madison Rhea Thomas, Amy Elianis Tipple, Shelby Ann Townsend, Brett Morgan Coyle. The following will be awarded the degree Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Kimberly Rose Anderson, Sabrina Shannon Ansari, Miranda Lee Banuelos, Brittany Susan Blazik, Blake William Bolens, Elizabeth Abigail Bonock, Christy Nicole Katakutan, Marlene Yvette Saraceras, Kayla Nicole Cook, Courtney K. Criswell, Ashley Elizabeth Davis, Kelly Marie Fashionpar, Nicole Fletcher, Daniel M. Garner, Kelsey Renee Garner, Morgan Elizabeth Gary, Parmpreet Gill, Katie Ann Glenn, Kira Dawn Gossett, Drew Madison Green, Brianne Marie Hansen, Taylin Osina Harvey, Laura Dasau Heald, Anita Jabarian Daraji, Stephanie Ann Johnson, Kaylin Karen Call, Carly Ashlyn Keith, Bailey Lauren Kleiber, Alexandra Nicole Coes, Emily Kathleen Ketting, Glynis Rose Mead, Brittany Ray Merritt, Kaylee Merciovsky Poston, Mackenzie Renee Money, Lisette Morjam, Celine Miyazono Newton, Roxana Yaritza Nieto, Mitchell David Parrish, Priyank Patel. Elizabeth Marie Paul. Priscilla Sharon Pichon. Leticia Pilar. Stephanie Renee Powell. Alexis Nicole Ramos. Michelle Ray. Kiera M. Redman. Katarina Cherise Richardson. Monique Hanako Rose. Melina Salgado. Stephanie Danielle Schaefer. Chelsea Taylor Short. Sana Inam Siddiqui. Sarah Ann Steckler. Du Yan Chin Christina Tian Shun. Cecilia Adriana Valdez Villarreal. Ronnie Ann Vaughn. Jeanette Villafranca. The following will be awarded the degree Master of Athletic Training. Amaris Ileana Alas. Emily Caitlin Beckman. Rachel Lynn Bischoff. Che-On Cho. Kelsey Annette Ellis Leopard. Terianti Yvonne Garner. Kimberly Janelle Gibson. Jeanette Herrera. Kelly Lauren Nippa. Victoria Frances Martinez. Monica Cecilia Pita. Michael Austin Sansing. Christopher Dean Stevens. Khalid A. Stevens. Travis John Steve. The following will be awarded the degree Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Rachel Deek. Rosa Denise Luna. The following will be awarded the degree Bachelor of Science in Clinical Laboratory Science. Melissa Aguilar. Aurelio Barrera IV. Sina Raju Bhakta. Christine Faith Calvert. Malachi Kane Donnell Garcia. Miriam Espinoza. Tracy Beth Graves. April Guerrero. Hayden Elizabeth Higgins. Catalina Renee Martinez. Jennifer Lee McCrummon. Esperanza Olea Moreno. Paul Ryan S. Roman. Rasha Soja. Samantha Mae Swaney. Mackenzie Colby Ulibarri. Samantha Ray Whitaker. Tanner Blake Wood. Samantha Ray Woolley. The following will be awarded the degree Post-Baccalaureate of Science in Clinical Laboratory Science. Judy Elizabeth Rosa Barrera. Talandra Coffey. Laura Daniela Cruz. Jason Christopher Edwards. Hannah Mariama Cambo. Victoria Jasmine Mars. Eduardo Muniz. Milimar Murillo. Tweed No. Christina T. Wynn. Jamie Elizabeth Perrette. Nina Milan Poole Scott. Rima Rahman. Michaela Renee Sullivan. Nathan Michael Vanderford. Jennifer Mai Vo. The following will be awarded the degree Bachelor of Science in Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences. Lauren Elizabeth Aboud. Sydney Elaine Bayer. Kayla Kinsey Balco. Holly Brianne Barker. Kendall Lane Barnett. Kenley Morgan Beddingfield. Emily Page Berry. Kendall Corin Brooks. Gabrielle Maria Callens. Emily Page Colclasher. Taylor Elizabeth Coronado. Haley Ann Coulter. Rachel Marie Coyle. Robin Diane Crawford. Madison Grace Crenshaw. Marina De La Rosa. Skylar Renee DeFeo. Berkeley Keaton DeLong. Laramie Lynn Dement. Samantha Alexis Doloff. Alyssa Nicole Duchesne. Reagan Catherine Eckert. Lauren Marie Engler. Angela Ruth Gomez Filippelli. Jane Francis. Kennedy Calais Gibson. Madison Kate Geese. Leah Danielle Giles. Brenda Gillespie. Allison Lee Halloran. Madison Hatchett. Keaton McKenna Haynes. Sky Allie Hoffman. Mackenzie Cade Cooley. Logan Kate Lacina. Rebecca Jill Lackey. JC Lynn Largent. Nicolette Rose Lorenz. Madison Page Luig. Daniela Gonzalez Luna. Casey Marie Matthews. Ashley Danielle McDonald. Madison Ellen McGuire. Kayla Christina McKenzie. Catherine Ann McClendon. Reagan Naomi Mendoza. Madison Laura McKeska. Mackenzie Nicole Miller. Sydney Taylor Moore. Anna Marie Moorman. Cassidy Elaine Munden. Reagan Lee Oldfield, Jenny Michelle Parrish, Morgan Nicole Payne, Amanda Nicole Ramirez, Lauren Elise Reed, Alexis May Robinson, Arancha Roman, Martha May Sims, Nicholas Ryan Stafford, Averi Elizabeth Starkey, Sadie Abigail Stell, Courtney Ann Stewart, Rebecca Elizabeth Strickland, Marley Renee Tarrant, Kirsten G. Taylor, Kelsey D. Triplett, Hannah Lucia Vargas, Madeline Ann Versteift, Paige Lane Vinson, Morgan Sidney Whitehead, Kelly Nicole Whitley, Audrey Hannah Wren. The following will be awarded the degree Post-Baccalaureate of Science in Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences. Hannah Ray Almanza, Olivia Gabrielle Generelli, Kendall Brooke Kimbrough, Leslie Molina, Erica Brooke Muse, Devin Richter, Hayden Mackenzie Regal, Heidi Ann Weiler. The following will be awarded the degree Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Management. Monique Ariel Barlow, Courtney Marie Bashaw, Caitlin Rose Bilano, Marty Lynn Booker, Kaylin Lee Brown, Barbara Jens Cantu, Victoria Marie Carpenter, Christina Lee Como, Maribel Montelongo de Jesus, Morgana Christine Espinoza, April Joy Fall, Pamela Jane Fulton, Amanda Michelle Garcia, Ernest Rojas Garcia, Heather Nicole Garcia, Johnny Garza Jr., Crystal Michelle Gray, Ashley Chantel Griffin, Lilia Guerra, Leslie C. Harms, Ambrin Rhiannon Hangst, Kelly Renee Hillegeist, Lonnie Dean Jarrett, Lindsay Anna Kunza, Laura Michelle Lambert, Ruth Botello Lara, Riley Elizabeth Law, Amy Cherie Lowe, Amy Nicole McGee, Tara Marie Minshew, Brenna Elizabeth Nix, Freddie Olivares Jr., Elizabeth Christine Olvera, Judson Cody Patton, Bao Tran Dam Phan, Brianne Elaine Powell, Caitlin Erin Reeves, Jody Carl Rogers, Courtney Sabrina Marie Roughton, Lindsay Brooke Scott, Chastity Dawn Seymour, Shelby Stanley, Braxton Bryant Stefka, Candace Ann Swift, Monica Thompson, Irma Janelle Thorne, Carlene Anita Truitt Ross, Madison Faye West, Callie Ann Wharton, Latoya Marie Williams. The following will be awarded the Clinical Laboratory Sciences Certificate. Maysoon Taha Al-Mustafa, Lindsay Marie Bahume, Edward Scott Brown, Catherine Dana Bayan, Casey Alexa Caldwell, Mallory Lynn Dunn, Latricia Jamel Golden, Shin Young Kang, Sung Sim Lee, Lillian Lee, Na Lee, Christopher Nicholas Lutz, Robert Kirk Maldonado, Lindley Ann Maryoung, Haley Ann Mitchell, Zong Hong Mu, Patricia Esmeralda Payong Gayong, Jason Ronald Prater, April Ann Ree, Cassidy Lynn Runyon, Daniel Benjamin Schaefer.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the class of 2020. I now invite our speaker and School of Health Professions alumnus, Mr. Sixtus Adabong, to come forward to recite the Health Professions Affirmation.
It is my shared honor and privilege to lead the School of Health Professions class of 2020 in reciting the Health Professions Affirmation as printed on your screen. I would also like to invite those in the audience who are health professionals to affirm or reaffirm with the graduates. Will the School of Health Professions graduates please join me as we recite in unison? As a graduate of the School of Health Professions at the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center, I hereby affirm that I will use my knowledge and skills responsibly. I will seek at all times to demonstrate my commitment to the principles of altruism, equality, freedom of choice, justice, dignity, truth, and prudence. I will make professional decisions within the framework of my profession's code of ethics. I hereby commit to be a lifelong learner, continually improving my professional knowledge and skills. I accept the responsibility of being an advocate for my patients and for my profession. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and on my honor as a graduate of Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center, School of Health Professions.
I want to thank our faculty and staff for their dedication in preparing this new team of healthcare professionals so well for the challenges that lie before them. And to you, the graduates, I am pleased to add my sincere congratulations to each of you. As you leave the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center, I charge each of you to be yourself, but be a worthy ambassador of your profession and your institution and your peers. Be proud, but do it with a sense of humility, modesty, and service to mankind. Be practical, but always practice your art with empathy and concern. Be daring, but also be prudent and knowing of your limitations. Be free in thought and spirit, but above all, have integrity. Don't forget us, because we are dependent on you. And from now on, you will be the measure of our success. I have every confidence that you will be our greatest asset in the years ahead. Best wishes and congratulations to all of you.